Hey guys, if you own a trailer, this video could save you a ton of money, so don't skip it. So this thing is called a breakaway switch. This mounts to your trailer through this hole right here, and this gets wired in. One side goes to 12 volts, and inside here is a spring-loaded set of contacts. There's one arm with a contact on it and another arm with a contact on it. This plastic plug goes in there and separates those two, so they're normally not connected. This cable connects to your tow vehicle, and in the event that your trailer becomes detached, it pulls that plastic separator out. The two spring-loaded contacts touch, and the 12 volts coming in goes straight out to all of your trailer brakes, and that's full battery voltage. It's not like just barely hitting the brakes with your brake controller. It would be like you pinching your brake controller. And so now you're disconnected from your trailer, and instead of it careening down the road, it actually locks up all the wheels and comes to a stop real quickly. So let me show you with the meter how this works. Okay, we'll set this meter on continuity, meaning if these two leads touch, we'll get a beep. So this is attached to your trailer, it's bolted on right there, and then this cable is attached to your bumper or whatever you attach it to. So when it becomes disconnected, power coming in is now flowing out to all your brakes. So let's put it back in. It takes quite a bit to put it in, but yeah, you're spreading those contacts. So anyways, if the other day when I did this job, that's the reason I had to order this, is because I stole the one off my own trailer and gave it to a customer because they had a trip coming up the next day. If this is unplugged for an extended period of time, this is the results. It'll fry your wiring, it'll melt your magnets, and it can damage your drums. Let's install this new one back on my trailer. There's the two wires I cut when I stole my old one, and there's the screw, so it'll just get mounted right there. Let me do that real quick. And then guys, these cables can be pretty long, so what I typically do is I just always leave a carabiner on this. On the other end, when I'm attaching my safety chains here and my plug, I just go ahead and clamp that on there, and then my cable's coming off, and that'll work great if it ever becomes detached. Alright, so I'll test it. That's what it does. Back in. Should be freed up again. Yep. This is the breakaway switch I removed from that trailer the other day, and I put mine on so they could make their trip. You see how hot it got. And let's see if I can zoom in. Okay, so if you can see those contacts inside there, those are welded together. I couldn't even get the plastic piece to slide back in there because they were stuck. And that means when they're stuck, it's flowing voltage pretty much forever until you cut the wire. I guess the moral of the story here, guys, is if you have one of these breakaway switches on your trailer, just make sure that plug is always in there, because if it's out, you're sending voltage through these small wires to all of your brakes, and it will melt the contacts in here, it'll weld them together, and then it'll burn up your wiring, and it will melt your electromagnets in your brakes. And that'll be probably a pretty hefty bill, even if you do it yourself. You're replacing parts. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll be back soon with another one. Take care.